Alright, so we got the Pontius is a disgrace. Shout out to Majorkill, man, for this video. I don't know what is Pontius? What does that mean, yo? Can somebody please let your boy know what does that mean? Other than that, y'all, happy Thanksgiving, man. I'm so thankful for all y'all for watching my videos, man, from January to now in now in November. I appreciate y'all so much, y'all. If I'm stuttering, stuttering Stacy, I just woke up a few hours ago, just now getting back into my videos, and I thank y'all so much for letting me come through and and crack jokes and be goofy in front of the camera while reacting to Warhammer lore. We didn't really do that much gaming. I know we did gaming in Warhammer last year in 2024. We didn't really do that much gaming this year, y'all. Gaming hasn't really been up to par this year. I did expect that ever since GTA did get pushed back, and I'm like, you know what, man, I'm not really expecting a lot of games to drop. Silent Hill F dropped. What's the other game that dropped? Ghost of Yotei dropped, etc. Right? But yeah, man, I'm just so thankful for y'all, for riding with me, man. From January to now, I see the same people in the comments. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm really thankful for y'all, and hopefully you guys have like a great Thanksgiving. If you guys do celebrate it. Also, man, I feel like if there's anybody in here that watched the videos or is watching this video right now, and you have like a high position in the community Discord, bro, if there's any way somebody can make like a channel and just label it like Thanksgiving plates or Thanksgiving eats or something like that, I know that's like a that's like a uncle or auntie type of thing to do, but like I would love to see like what you guys are eating for Thanksgiving. Other than that, man, I don't know what this video is about. The Pontius is a disgrace. Let's go.
G'day guys and gal. As much as I do try to steer clear of drama and anything non-law related these days, as it usually bites me in the ass, I've always believed it's important to defend yourself and your reputation, especially when people are lying about things or deliberately or accidentally misinforming large amounts of people about you. A bad reputation on YouTube means less views, less subscribers, and eventually an unviable channel, which obviously not idealio. I hope I have shown myself as someone who can take accountability for my mistakes. I've always believed you should be judged by how you deal with your mistakes, not by the mistakes themselves. If you mess up, take accountability.
What happened? Now, this video was like a month ago, y'all. I did, for some reason, I didn't like react to this video. I usually like, react to like every like new Majorkill video, y'all. But like, I don't know why I didn't react.
Apologize, try to make things right and learn. I think that's what you should be judged for. Obviously, there are exceptions. Like if you're a fucking pedo, you should be judged for being a pedo, even if you say so.
True, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, man, like a situation like that, y'all, like actions has like bro, all actions have consequences. Point blank period. I'm just keeping it real, And I understand, bro, like, obviously y'all know, man, I'm a man of faith. I really feel like, in whatever you do, in the PDF file, like, type of stuff, bro, I don't even want to talk about it too much, y'all, but like, man, that stuff, man, that is, and you never know, bro. You can walk right by one. That's the part that really like messes me up. You could walk, bro. You can shake one hand. Oh, what's up, bro? Dap them up, bro. You can like meet one at the coffee shop. Bro, you can. That really trips me. Like that has me for a loop, y'all. Just keeping it real, like, man. All right.
Sorry. About a week ago, I noticed I lost like 100 subs, and I was like, huh, that's odd. And then just went about my day. But then I came across a video that seemed to be blowing up, created.
I seen this. Okay, I didn't watch it. I did not watch it at all. I did see this, bro. I seen this. It says Warhammer 40K YouTubers are a disgrace. I seen this, bro. I didn't react to it. The thing, yeah, it was like 2 hours long. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is what he's talking about.
By a small channel I hadn't heard of called the Pontius, which says Warhammer 40k YouTubers are a disgrace, with my logo being the largest on the thumbnail. So obviously I had a look and yep, here we go again. Look, all I'll say is I didn't start at this time. So I thought it'd be fun and educational for both the Pontius, myself, and you guys to go through what he has to say, pointing out where he's just full of shit, where I could potentially do better, and the issue with his overall elitist attitude, and how he is
listen, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Y'all know Majorkill, bro, he our boy, so I mean, I'm with him regardless, bro. Like,
straight up missing the bigger picture. Should be fun, get your popcorn out. Now let's get into it.
Hey, let's get it started, let's go.
Now the video is long as shit, about 2 hours, and he basically has a stab at almost everyone.
Hey, this video about to be comedy. Bro, he disliked the video.
Even beloved very uncontroversial YouTubers such as Arbiter Ian. Now I'm gonna let those guys fight their own battles as I would—
He put Arbiter Ian in there?
Very uncontroversial YouTubers such as Arbiter Ian.
Bro, I mess with Arbiter Ian, y'all. That's the GOAT. No, okay, hold up. No, hold up. Wait. Bro, I thought the Ian dude was cool. What he do?
Now I'm gonna let those guys fight their own battles as I would rather bear trap my own balls than listen to his entire video. Especially since as the dude has a thick Italian accent, it's nearly impossible to understand at 2x speed. So we'll just focus on my parts. And I'll only really be focusing on the interesting points or misinformations. Heads up, this guy is one very angry Italian.
Now we move to Majorkill. My opinion on Majorkill when it comes to the lore has not changed. He's not even a clown. He's the entire fucking circus. Keep in mind, I despise Majorkill personally, not only as a lore YouTuber.
Damn, bro, what? Yo, no, bro. Yo, bro, did Majorkill, like, did he slide into your girl's DMs? Whoa, what happened? Whoa. He said, yo, here, listen to what he just said.
Circus. Keep in mind, I despise Majorkill personally.
Now listen, I don't know this, the Pontius dude. Listen, we're not going, oh my god, my chair. We're not going to disrespect, I'm not going to disrespect him, right? I don't know him, you know, we're not going to clown him or whatever, but bro, like, I'm going to try to stay in the middle with this one, but if I, you know, if I feel whatever, then I'm going to say it. Yo, he said, yo, I hate Majorkill personally. It should never get personal, ever. I'm going to keep it real. Yo, this is Warhammer lore. Bro, we're playing with figures and video games, and bro, it should never get personal at all, ever.
Not only as a lore YouTuber.
So old mate starts off by declaring he has a personal issue with me that goes just beyond my content. That is obviously a big red flag, as it means he will be personally biased against me, cherry-picking information that reinforces his view, disregarding or downgrading information that conflicts with it, and you're about to see a lot of examples of this.
The guy has backstabbed Arch Warhammer. Much of the success of Majorkill is owed to Arch Warhammer. Backstabbing the guy that made you famous makes you a very shitty person to begin with.
His first point is that he says that Arch made me famous, and I backstabbed him for clicks or views or whatever. I have actually addressed this before a few times, but I guess it's time to talk about it again because Pontius can't be bothered fact-checking himself. As I said, personal bias and whatnot. When people bring up this point, it's referring to a podcast me and Arch filmed in 2018, so like 7 years ago. The podcast was shit, there was no chemistry, and the video got like sub 10,000 views or whatever. You can't even find it on YouTube anymore. Me and Arch then never again spoke after that. If that video was the one that made me famous, then why was it only in 2020, 2 years later, that—
I mean, Majorkill got a point right here, bro. If they did a podcast in 2017, but Majorkill really started popping off at around 2020 or 2021 right here. Let me see. Yeah, if he started taking off, I could see if this part right here was at 2017, then okay, cool, but it's not even, I mean, okay. And I'm gonna keep it real. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like if I was to help somebody out, let's say like you know, I was like a big YouTuber, right? Like let's say like I had like 500,000 subscribers, right? And I help out somebody or whatever. Like we do a podcast. Like I do a podcast for like somebody who got like 100 subs, and then you know they take off the off that podcast, whatever. I wouldn't be like, why would I be mad off of that? Like why would and I wouldn't even try to rub that into the smaller creators' face. Like, oh, I made you famous. That's lame to me. I'm gonna just keep it real. Even if I'm not saying that's the case, but even if Arch did help Majorkill get whatever, that's lame for you even trying to be like, oh well, you know, he made you famous. That's just lame, bro.
My channel actually blew up. I got absolutely 0 subscribers or views spike from that podcast, and my channel only exploded after a few more years of solo grinding, and then when I quit my full-time job to do YouTube full-time. This is a lie people love to spin all the time to attack me, that could be fact-checked within like 2 minutes, but as I said, it doesn't suit his bias. Then the video I made about Arch happened over 3 years after this podcast, and 3 years after I last spoke to him. So people framing it like Arch was my mentor who gave me success only for me to backstab him are just so off the mark. Now is my video about Arch flawless? No, not really. There's probably things I could have tightened up and other points I could have made or removed, but I still agree with the sentiment, so I've left it up. You can watch it and be your own judge if you'd like. I'll link it below. So yeah, his first point about Arch is just a straight up lie. Now to the next one.
The constant shilling of porn on his Patreon and even the recent shilling of peptides to his audience of children doesn't make me like him either. It is a very shitty thing to do when you make videos that are open to be watched by children.
You can say that about anybody. That's such an unfair thing to do because the Patreon thing. He's talking about the Patreon thing, right? The Patreon thing. That's a paywall. It's not Majorkill's fault if he does sell these Warhammer spicy pictures or whatever behind his Patreon. It's not his fault if a little person decides to get their mom a credit card and use it for his Patreon. That's not his fault at all, bro. Point blank, period. You can't blame him on that one. And if that's the case, bro, Majorkill, bro, he a grown man. He can do that. If that's what he want to sell on his Patreon, he can if he wants to. What are we talking about? Am I wrong? Because if that's the case, the Pontius dude can say this about all the other content creators who do that as well. And you never know. What if Majorkill got like a warning saying, "Hey y'all, 18 plus. You know, this is 18 plus stuff over here. You can't do it." He's not in control of what other kids can do and all that. Like, how can you, like, that don't mean nothing just because he sell those spicy Warhammer. Okay. He's a grown man. I could see if he was a kid and he doing this, okay, bro, that's bad. But he's a grown man. What are we talking about? Like, what
we make jokes about it at best, but we will never dare to sponsor 18+ content on videos watched by children, Majorkill.
A big thing people love to raise with me is that Majorkill shills porn to kids or he's a bad person because he makes fucked up jokes knowing how young and impressionable his audience is. Once again, I've already spoken about this, but Pontius doesn't do his due diligence, so I'll just go over it again. Less than 4% of my audience is
Like, I don't understand this whole thing of like he legit cannot control even these this 4% right here. He could not go to the 4% of his audience and control what they watch and control what they engage with. He's just making this content that's for his audience, and the majority of his audience is above 18 plus or older. So what do we like?
Under the age of 18, less than 4%. If you break that down further and let's say that a kid is anyone under 14 or under, it would be closer to 1 to 2%. I know Pontius probably feels really self-righteous saying that I'm selling porn to kids, but if 98 to 99%...
And that's messed up that he's trying to say that, bro. For real. Like the way you're trying to like... The way he's trying to flip that and try to ban that as like a, he's really trying to like plaster that as like a big thing, saying, "Oh my God, Majorkill is showing, the P word or whatever, to kids or whatever." Bro, do you know how dangerous that can be? Do you know how gullible everybody is, bro, on the internet, to where they hear one thing and then they just go with it and they don't actually do the research? Do you know that like if you said that loud enough, a lot of people would just listen to it and be like, "Oh, well, you know what? I guess it's true since he said it." That is disgusting, bro. Truly. Now, this Pontius dude, I don't know you, bro, but that's really disgusting to put on some. That's bro. Majorkill, he's a whole other man, just like you. The fact that you put that on another man's name is diabolical, bro. Anything, bro. Let me tell y'all something, bro. To everybody that's watching, if you're a female, I'm talking to you as well, bro. The worst thing you could put on a man's name is any spicy things with kids. That's the worst thing you could put on a man's name of all, bro. Point blank, period. Now, obviously, I can see if this YouTuber or streamer or this man actually did it. Oh yeah, bro. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. Bro, lock him up immediately, fast. But if he's not doing that, whatever, and you're trying to like twist this into like this big major thing that, oh, he's showing the P word to kids. Bro, he's not doing that. He's not doing that. That's just weird how you tried to flip that, bro. Pontius dude, bro, like no disrespect towards you because I don't know you, but at the end of the day, that's messed up. That's really messed up, bro, because what if I said that about you? Or what if a bigger YouTuber with a bigger voice said that about you? You think people won't run with it? You think people won't, you know, be like, oh man, you know what? Well, since he's the bigger YouTuber, or since he has more money, or since you never know people's mindset with this whole thing.
And of my audience are
that's messed up.
Not children, then it's just clear misinformation. Maybe he looks at his own analytics and sees it's full of kids, because I doubt many serious adults watch his sort of trash, and then from that he just makes his assumptions. But to me, he's just once again making shit up for dramatic effect. Bit of a hypocrite claiming he checks his sources and makes sure he has all the facts, and then raging at other people who he believes hasn't.
I just don't respect that at all. Point blank period, y'all. Point blank period. I don't respect that at all, bro. If that man didn't do any of that stuff involving kids, with any of the spicy stuff involving kids, if that man didn't do that, then you should be saying that point blank period. If you're saying that, then you're like a false accuser, basically. That's literally what he is, y'all. Like this Pontius dude, he's a false accuser. You can't put that on somebody's name like that. That's dangerous.
Goes ahead with lies and misinterpretations. Also, my Patreon is 18+ only, and
what did I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all, bro? What did I just tell y'all? I just said that, yo, he could have like a little 18-year-old or plus whatever thing on his Patreon. I just told y'all that. So even this proves my point. Yo, you can't control, even if there is a kid that's trying to, you know, get into Majorkill's Patreon, whatever, and it literally says, are you 18 years or older? Like,
paywalled. Sure, that's not bulletproof, but if a kid wants to see some boobs, he's gonna see some boobs. It's called the fucking internet. Now, something I do find a bit of a pain in the ass is that whenever someone likes to criticize my content and channel, they almost always use very old videos to do so.
Other than being grossly inaccurate on the lore, having more than one occasion...
Hey, you know what I'm saying about this? And this is another part. Yo, a lot of people in my comments, they always say, oh, well, Majorkill, he doesn't, you know, put the lore out correctly, and, you know, he's wrong about this, he's wrong about this, he's wrong about this. What if he's not, though? What if you're wrong? Because at that point, who am I supposed to believe? When y'all comment this in my videos, right, when some of you guys comment, hey, man, at this part right here, bro, Majorkill was wrong. And I'm not saying you guys are wrong, but at the same time, who am I supposed to... And at this point, it's a lore off. To new people who's joining Warhammer, how are they supposed to know the real lore when I watched a whole 10-minute video about this situation, whatever, and then you come to me in the comments and say, oh, well, first of all, this is wrong, da, 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 da. How am I supposed to... Which one is right, which one is wrong? And then I look it up, and then whenever I look up the answer, or whenever I, like, you know, look up, like, the parts you said that's wrong or whatever, turns out sometimes Majorkill be right. And also, I'll keep it real, sometimes Majorkill not be wrong, but like sometimes Majorkill don't really explain the full situation. At the end of the day, bro, it's like a big lore off. And I don't want to sit up here and be like, oh, well, who cares? But at the same time, who cares? Respectfully. Because these videos ain't strictly for me. Bro, y'all, listen, let me explain something to y'all. Y'all legit has seen somebody who's never even took a step into Warhammer lore. Y'all legit have seen, bro, y'all seen me. From November of last year, y'all have legit seen me, bro, just put 2 feet into the Warhammer waters and just swim. And now I'm just discovering different YouTubers, different lores, different characters. Bro, y'all have seen this. What y'all did, maybe years ago or maybe last year, y'all legit seen what y'all did on camera, but it's just me. Basically, I basically did the same thing that y'all did. I just recorded the experience.
Made us uncomfortable because of too sexual jokes or even jokes about diseases.
Almost every video Pontius shows off and shits on is 3 or 4 years old. Even the Arch thing is like 4 years old, which makes it funny that suddenly Arch and his buddies are having a cry about it now. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, with that kind of criticism implying that my newer content is fucking great and people just can't seem to find issues with it. I do recognize that my older style was more about jokes, analogies, and memes for comedic effect, which did muddy a few lore points. I also recognize and have recognized many times that
there's nothing wrong with that, though. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That was your style. It is what it is. Like, bro, like that was Majorkill's style, bro. Like the edgy jokes, you know, the whole Timothy thing, bro. That was his style, bro. Like that's his. I mean, y'all, like, what do you want? And I understand, bro. Maybe you're looking for like more lore accurate, you know, YouTubers or whatever, and I understand that. But if you click the Majorkill stuff to to get like a serious vibe or whatever and all this and all that, you're not gonna find it. That's why I like his videos, bro, because it has like that. It has like even though he be saying a lot of sus stuff, bro, and he's on my school threat list. At the end of the day, bro, his videos is like. It's fun, bro. That's why I react to his videos a lot, bro. It's fun.
I haven't always been 100% accurate. I mean, I literally have dedicated videos discussing it and how I was making sure I was improving my methods of information to ensure better lore accuracy. I even made videos attempting to undo some lore damage from memes. It's the same with Reddit. People will cry and rage about videos I've made, but then only cite ones posted like 4 or 5 years ago. Personally, when I want to judge someone, I judge them on how they are today. Digging into half a decade ago is the biggest clutch at straws and just feeds into cancel culture, which a lot of these types of guys also complain about all the time. Word of the day, hypocrite. Pontius then goes on to discuss 2 things in his classic misconstrued style.
So, the guy is a serial backstabber that has backstabbed 2 of his own friends without remorse.
Firstly, he talks about me backstabbing Warhammer without remorse and how I shield peptides. Now,
didn't they piece it up? Why are you bringing up old beef? I hate when people do that. Why are you bringing up old beef, bro? Let me explain something to you. That is the wackest thing somebody can do. Bringing up old beef after they pieced it up and tied it up. What is up with you? No, this Pontius dude, I don't know what your deal or promise is, bro. You doing way too much right now. You showing out for nothing. Yo, did Majorkill and Warhammer piece it up?
He has made a big point about the no remorse thing, but both of these incidences I have publicly taken accountability for. The peptide thing got its own video where I responded to Morty and Glory, and this is actually what he said about my response.
And I think Majorkill did a very, very good job of going, look, I definitely shouldn't have used those things side by side in the video. There's definitely a bit of muddying of the waters. And I think it's just a very good job, taking accountability of that and also clarifying the position.
I also take accountability with the Wes thing. I spoke to Wes privately and I did a public post about it. I don't know what else you want from me. The idea that someone has to be totally infallible and make 0 mistakes is insane.
Bro, they pieced it up though. Why are you bringing up old beef? Bro, why is the GOAT even into this conversation right now, bro? For real. Wait, hold up. Did he make a video? Whoa, yo, if he made a video about Warhammer, bro, I'm crashing out. If Warhammer's logo, where am I at? 704. Let me see. 704. I'm at 704. Did he put? Yo, he put my boy in there. Yo, I can't lie to you, bro. We might have to go. I don't know if I want to, cause I don't know, bro. He the type to like try to copyright you and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to get copyright strike, y'all. I don't know, bro. Cause he got my boy in there, bro. Hey, bro, Warhammer, bro, was off limits, bro. That's the OG around here, bro. Seriously, for real, bro. He was one of the first big YouTubers to actually like show me support. So, like, what are we like? Nah, this is lame. I'm gonna keep it real, yo. Like, I tried to go on this like with like a whole clean sleep. This is actually lame. Seriously.
I held accountable. If you then don't move on, then you never wanted accountability to begin with. You wanted punishment and cancellation, making you a pretty sad bitter person, especially in the context of Warhammer lore on YouTube. Like, this isn't life or death, guys. This is a hobby about super soldiers killing aliens and shit.
That's what I've been trying to say, bro. This ain't even that serious. This ain't even that serious, bro. We should really be laughing every single day, bro. This is a hobby. This is a video game series. This is a game. This is a tabletop series, bro. We really crashing out above this, bro. There's people who's working 9 to 9, bro. Who working 12 to 12. Who really got it hard out there. The fact that we have the ability to get our audience to have that type of aura to get up. To have the fact that we got that type of ability, bro, to make people laugh, bro, and get people to watch our videos and stuff like that, but that is a blessing. There are people who really out there working, who should really be complaining. People who getting $2 an hour, bro. Servers who's getting $2 an hour. People who really struggling, bro. Us YouTubers, like, bro, what we do, listen, it's a God-given gift that we're able to make people laugh and joke around and all that, bro. But at the end of the day, Like, bro, there are people who should really be complaining, bro. Because I don't see those Marines complaining when they out there fighting for my country that I live in. I don't see them complaining. The fact that bro on here complaining about Warhammer is absolutely nasty work. Wicked work, to be honest with you. There's people who should really be complaining, bro. People who work at a school, teachers, lunch ladies, bro, firefighters, policemen, who else? First responders. People, they should be complaining. They don't get a break. They should really be in a frenzy right now. Shout out to them for, you know, for keeping their attitudes and everything in check when they don't feel like going to work, but they still go to work because they're a service to the public or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like, this is ridiculous. It should never go this far. I told you at the beginning of the video, bro, this should never get personal, ever, at all.
If you are as angry as Pontius, especially over things that aren't true or misrepresented or things that happened 4 years ago, then you have some serious unresolved issues.
He's not funny. If anything, he's the worst kind of comedian. An unfunny one.
Pontius makes a point that I am unfunny, and look, you don't have to find me funny. My sense of humor is not universal. However, some people do find me funny. Close to 700.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, bro, Majorkill must have smashed his girl or something like that, bro. Like, truly. Yo, Majorkill literally must have smashed his girl behind the scenes. Like, there's no way. Like, I try not to say that at the beginning of the video, bro, but, like, the fact that he's legit nitpicking every single thing about him, bro, is crazy. Truly, bro. I've never seen this is some female-ish, bro, respectfully, bro. And I'm gonna stand on it. I don't care how many subs this Pontius dude got, bro. I'm gonna stand on 10 toes. Bro, whatever you got against this another grown man is crazy, bro. You really glazing crazy right now. He's actually not even funny. I mean, whenever I look at his videos, I don't even laugh. Bro, you don't have to look at his videos, clown. You can just move on to another video, bro. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a video like this. This is preposterous. Honestly, I don't even know how to spell preposterous, but this is preposterous, bro. Seriously. This is weird behavior.
1,000 or so it just makes Pontius come across as an extremely bitter, jealous person.
This is weird.
Now, this next one did actually make me laugh. And of course, it was another lie based on a huge stretch of an assumption.
But I have the suspicion that for the entirety of the video, he was cheating the answers to the lore questions that were being asked. He kept looking...
Who gives it? Oh my goodness gracious. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? Who cares? Who cares? Bro, who cares? Who gives a damn? Bro, if me and Majorkill, bro, was having like a little quiz or whatever, and he looking down cheating or whatever, and I caught him, who cares? It's not that serious, bro. I'm not finna hop on a plane, go all the way to Australia, and run a fade with him. I'm not. It's not that serious. I don't, bro. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't care. Would y'all care? Keep it real. Even if you're my own audience, y'all, keep it real. If we're doing like a little Majorkill quiz or whatever, and somebody's cheating, like your boy's cheating, whatever, would you care? Is it literally the end of the world? Would you care? And if you do care, bro, explain down below. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not gonna whatever. That just shows you that I don't care. Because even if you disagree with me, I'm gonna look at, you know, whatever you gotta say, whatever, and then I'm gonna respond to it accordingly. I'm not gonna crash out because you disagree with me. This is ridiculous. Somebody like him, this Pontius dude, he would crash out if you disagree with him. Now, I know in like a lot of videos, whenever I do disagree with somebody, I know y'all see me crash out at all types of Primarchs and everything. Bro, y'all see me, bro. Y'all know who I am. Bro, yes, I troll, I crash out, whatever. At the end of the day, it never gets serious. Ever. It never got serious. Never, bro. Like, this is ridiculous.
Every time the camera was on him in the same exact spot, as if he was reading the answers because Voldemort was on speaker. We have no guarantee that Majorkill was alone, so it is my suspicion that in that video he was cheating during a lore contest. A guy that considers himself a lore expert. Do you want to see how much this guy sucks at the lore?
He said that during my quiz battle against Warhammer hosted by Voldemort to ensure legitimacy, I cheated because I kept looking at the same spot. Like I had some kind of mega Warhammer nerd rapidly typing out the answers to the questions so I could cheat in a low-stakes charity Warhammer trivia game. My lord, just saying that out loud. I hope you guys can see how pathetic this is. Maybe Pontius isn't used to interacting with humans in person or something, but it's universally known that when people have to think about things, they often look in specific directions, depending on the cerebral process involved. Some people look up, some people look down, some look left, some look right. I was answering complex niche Warhammer 40k questions and I had to rack my brain. I also ended up losing the trivia match, so it's just straight up the most retarded point Pontius has ever made. Like, the rest of his arguments are bad faith, but this one was just sad. Now for his apparent silver bullet moment, getting the female custodian lore wrong.
The video is called Female Custodes are now 100% canon. What does this mean for Warhammer 40k? He specifically goes over, during the video, the story of the first of the 3 custodians mentioned in the codex. Majorkill, in his explanation, gets the ending of it completely fucking wrong. It is bewildering that for a 20 minutes video, a lore YouTuber didn't bother to read the 2 fucking pages of lore.
In my video
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? Why are you so upset? You crashing out over Warhammer, bro. Why are you upset? And I'm being real. I want to let y'all know in this video, I'm going to be completely real with y'all in this video. I know a lot of times I'm cracking jokes, I'm trolling. No. I'm being real. Why is he so mad? And why is he crashing out like this? Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't take this as serious as it's supposed to be. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong on this, okay? I want my audience to correct me if I'm wrong about this situation. Or how do you guys feel about this? This is ridiculous. I've never seen a YouTuber. Now, I've seen comments, you know, that be going crazy, whatever. I've even said this in like a few videos. Well, not a few videos, guys, sorry. But like a few weeks ago. I said that, yo, like, most of you guys are amazing. Most of you guys, even whenever y'all criticize me and say, oh, no, bro, you got this wrong right here, da-da-da. Y'all are respectful, y'all are nice, whatever. And then there's just hate comments that just go crazy. They type in all caps and try to, like, you know, try to look appealing or whatever. And they call you this and they call you that. And they, like, bro, this guy reminds me of those type of comments, bro. Seriously, like, this is sad. Like,
discussing GW unveiling female custodies, I highlight on a leaked short story about a female custodian who tried to win a blood game by teleporting a nuke into the Imperial Palace. When I discussed it, I was reading about a leak from an unreleased custodian codex and only had 1 page. I got the end of the short story slightly wrong as it was on the next page that I didn't have, and someone else told me the ending, but they were slightly off.
No, wait. You are showing the lore on screen. Did he just fucking fuck up retelling the lore that is on screen? Let's see.
He had it in front of him.
Basically, I said that the person who reported the...
Bro, yo, respectfully, bro, Hall of Fame dweeb activity, bro. Hall of Fame dweeb activity. Like, bro, school shooter activity, bro. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm just keeping it real. This is sad. The fact that he's legit reacting to his video, nitpicking every single thing, I've never seen no YouTuber. Well, you know what? I'm capping. Maybe when, like, YouTubers had, like, the little diss track era beef or whatever, they used to do this, but, like, I haven't seen a YouTuber do this in a very long time.
The custodian to the palace was punished. In actuality, it was the captain who was following the custodian's orders. Pontius uses this as some sort of glorious aha, see moment, but if you actually take a step back and look at it, what a fucking loser. He said that the lore was right in front of me on my video. He was wrong. I was referencing the 1 page I had that was leaked that didn't have that piece of the story on it, but we're used to that by now. Sure, I'll admit it. I got 2 unimportant characters mixed up on a leaked page of a code.
It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay if you got something wrong. It's okay. It is okay. Bro, it is okay. For any of you lore, for any of, like, you know, you future, you know, Warhammer channels out there that want to do this, let me tell you something. As long as you entertaining, bro, bro, you could tell me that you could tell me if you mix blue and red and I get orange. Bro, if it's funny, it's funny. Or I'm not even saying you gotta be funny. If you just make it your way, bro, it is okay if you got something wrong. It's okay, bro. I'm not gonna walk up to you with the Glock, with the switch, with the beam, with the extended mag on it. I'm not about to walk up to you and be like, oh, whoa, you told me that Mortarion did this to Guilliman. I just learned that it was wrong. Like, bro, I'm not finna like crash out on you, bro. It's Warhammer lore.
Which didn't actually show the end of the story I was referencing. My bad, guys. Guess you got me. I know nothing about Warhammer lore.
We have an unfunny and generally completely morally bankrupt person trying to be a lore YouTuber, while making minor and major mistakes in every single video of lore he ever made.
This nigga sound like a Batman villain, bro. Like, bro, why is he... You know what? I ain't gonna...
Why the fuck are people even following this guy?
Tasteful.
Because they probably like him. They like that he's entertaining. Why are people following you, bro? Go look in the mirror and ask that. Why are people following you? You probably got a toxic community and everything. You mad because people like his videos? You mad because people mess with him? You mad because he got motion and you don't? This is what it, bro, this is what this is about. This is legit about jealousy. You're jealous. You are jealous, bro. Because I'm going to keep it real. Here's the thing. If I don't like nobody, if I don't like a certain YouTuber, I don't watch them. If a certain YouTuber makes me mad because they say all these things, I don't watch them. I don't watch more of their stuff to make me even more angry. No, I don't. I'm actually, I'm a normal person. I'm a sane person. I don't actually watch things that I don't like to watch. I'm not cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. I'm not. I got something in here. It's not empty in here. This is sad. This is really sad. I've never seen a YouTuber do this, like, bro. Never, bro. This is pathetic. Seriously, bro. And this is the only time in the video that I'm gonna be serious, unless there's like an actual serious matter. This is pathetic. Honestly, bro. You should look in the mirror and really, as a matter, bro, you should just take this down, bro. Respectfully. This make you look real weak. For real. This make you look real weak, bro. You look real childish doing this. Respectfully.
As always, Pontius then wraps it up saying I have no commitment to the lore. Let's just see how little commitment I have. I've read the entire Horus Heresy, including the Siege of Terror and all short stories. I've read the entirety of the Caiaphas Cain series, the entire Night Lords trilogy, the entire Inquisition series, including Ravenor and Bequin. I've also read a number of other non-series novels, such as Valdor Birth of the Imperium, The Infinite and the Divine, Lion Son of the Forest, multiple Primarch books, among others, and I'm currently working through Dark Imperium to brush up on my modern day lore. That is almost 100 full-length 40k novels. I've also painted Eldar, Custodes, Orcs, and I'm working on a Night Lord's kill team.
Okay,
I'd say that puts me in the top 0.01%, if not higher, of Warhammer lore readers. I wonder if Pontius has gotten through that many. Maybe he has. But either way, saying I have no commitment to the lore is once again the most brain-dead thing I've heard today. And that's
jealousy,
saying
bro.
something, since I've heard nothing but brain-dead moments from this guy. Now the issue here isn't that Pontius doesn't like my content or finds me inaccurate or doesn't like my style or is pointing out a new problem. I'll cop that. I don't need people to like me or validate me. I actually like the fact that I'm not everyone's cup of tea. The issue is that he's a fucking liar and everything he's discussed and gotten wrong.
Yep. The fact that you tried to paint him as something that he's not is crazy. Because there's nothing wrong with not liking him, but Majorkill just said it. The fact that you tried to lie on this man and you tried to paint, bro, I don't mess with none of that, bro. The whole thing involving children and the P word and PDF file, I don't mess with none of that, bro. No normal person, bro, mess with none of that. And I wouldn't dare put that on somebody's name. I don't care if I'm beefing with somebody. Bro, I'm not about to say, oh, well, you know, he's a PDF file. He like to do this with, you know, with kids. I would never put that on another man's name, bro. Ever. I would never put that on another man's name, ever. That is dangerous. That could ruin somebody's life. And the fact that you just tried to do that to him is nasty work. The fact that you just tried to, that's ridiculous. I can't, bro, like that's not even a low blow, bro. Like that's legit. You tried to like take out that man's career. I don't know if this is his new way to try to get clout by trying to aim for like the top Warhammer Lord creators, bro. But this is corny. This is so corny, honestly, bro. Like, and I was on nobody's side when I first came to this. Obviously, you know, we reacting Majorkill's videos or whatever. Like, you know, I wasn't biased, but I was gonna, like, you know, listen to what this Pontius dude said. I was gonna, like, you know, listen to like what he got to say or whatever. I thought it was like more about lore stuff. The fact that he went personal, and the fact that he tried to frame this man as, oh, he showed the P word to little. That right there, that's lame. That's messed up. Honestly, that's really lame, bro. That's really lame of you. Seriously, bro. And I don't mess with that at all. Point blank, period. I know I joke around, troll. That's lame to me, bro.
Either through flat out lies or misrepresenting the truth, are things he could have fact-checked pretty easily. The reason why he didn't is because it doesn't fit his narrative. He hates me, he wants you to hate me, it's hard to convince you to do that if all of his points are invalid or extremely overblown. This also ties in with a wider issue with these kinds of guys and the overall issue of 40k lore. As I've said many times, Warhammer 40k lore represents decades of storytelling, spread across hundreds of books, with many retcons, and a lot of lore that is open to interpretation. GW often also makes in-law mistakes and canon conflicts, making it even more confusing. Even AI struggles to comprehend it despite having a literal computer brain. Sometimes Lord YouTubers get things wrong. The fucking hypocrite even got something wrong in his video, a mistake that is easily comparable to my mistake about who got servitorized in the female custodian segment. If he had approached this with facts, mistake about who got.
Also knows that I misremember the scene where one was used showering to if I remember to this scene. I was saying the scene is in the hotel. I remember to so used together sometimes. So yeah, correct. Well, just wrong source. Alright, y'all. I'm back. I just got my my Thanksgiving plate. Just got my Thanksgiving plate. Y'all know I'm going back for extras, right? Y'all know I'm putting up prime LeBron numbers later. But yeah, wait, should I show y'all my plate? Look at my plate, y'all. Look at my plate real quick. Look at my, I don't know about you. I don't want to mess it up, but I got ham right here. I got some beans. I got some baked chicken. I got some cornbread. I got some stuffing right here. I got some macaroni salad. I got some macaroni on this side. I don't know if y'all can see it. I got some greens right here. I'm about to tear this up right after I'm done with this video. I got like a minute to go, so. But yeah, like I said before, y'all, this is some hater-ish. Don't even know bro's name, but you know, well, I do know his name, but I don't really know. I don't really watch his channel, whatever. This is some hating-ish, y'all. Whatever you, yo, if you're a YouTuber, whatever, bro, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be afraid to be yourself, bro. You're human. You're not gonna get everything right, and it's okay. Okay. Don't be like him. This guy, he's a hater, bro. He needs God, bro. He needs Jesus, bro. Honestly, like the fact that you cannot be this angry over Warhammer lore. Seriously.
Servitorized in the female custodian segment. If he had approached this with facts, a calm tone and less personal bias, then maybe he could have made a point. But he did the opposite, and if you think his video is clever or well thought out, then I'm sorry, you too need to touch grass. I'll end on this.
Facts, bro. Facts.
What is better for Warhammer and bringing people into the hobby? Lots of lore videos from lots of different lore creators with different styles that are 98 to 100% lore accurate and are easy to digest, allowing newcomers into the hobby, or a rage-fueled self-proclaimed true lore master. The dude literally calls himself that, by the way, with a strong personal agenda.
Wait, bro, what type of geek-ish is this, bro?
Claimed true lore master. The dude literally calls
true lore master, bro. He's from Geekville. Bro from Nerdville, y'all. I'm talking about some true lore master.
Calls himself that, by the way, with a strong personal agenda and has zero tolerance for any mistakes, no matter how innocent or understandable. Who would you rather hang out with or talk about Warhammer with? Who is going to bring people into the hobby? I'll take this a step further. Astartes was full of lore problems before GW bought it and made it canon. The Retributors didn't exist. Those Psyker guys didn't exist. The alien orb thing didn't exist. It was full of lore problems, yet it was also considered one of the greatest pieces of Warhammer content ever made. It was universally celebrated and brought in hundreds of thousands of people into the hobby, if not millions. Pontius is a sad little man and not what we want the community to be. Even if you agree with a lot of his lore opinions, such as no female space marines, which I actually agree with, there shouldn't be female space marines, he is not the person you want to champion or to represent you. I'm only being this brutal because he's a fucking liar and I have no tolerance for that kind of shit. Hopefully he learns from this, but somehow I doubt it.
Hey man, shout out to Majorkill for this video, man. And then Majorkill snapped on him, bro. 69 hit combo, yo, from Mortal Kombat, bro. Finish him! Other than that, man, see y'all comment down below. Shout out to Majorkill again. Yo, the Pontius dude, bro. Bro, get with God immediately, bro. Get with God immediately, bro. Seriously, you need Jesus. Immediately. I'm not even saying that as an insult or like nothing, bro. I mean, like, I can just tell, like, by the way you do your content, how angry you are. Like, it's not it, bro. Seriously, shout out to Majorkill, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This Thanksgiving plate is talking to me. My mama snapped, bro. I'm about to eat this real quick. I'm about to get this video up, and I'm gonna see y'all like fix them out. Peace out, everyone.